People in Spalding and other parts of Georgia torn apart by those storms are experiencing exactly what storm victims in another area of Metro Atlanta have already faced for the last 2 years. 11 Live's Jerry Carnes is in Griffin. Jerry, storm victims there are hearing from victims in the town of Newnan.
Good morning, Cheryl. They are indeed. If anyone can relate to what's going on here in Griffin, it is tornado victims over in the town of Newnan. For nearly 2 years now, they have been learning a very tough lesson on the frustrations associated with recovering from a storm like this.
The scars have almost healed. Ashley Thompson and her children can now relax under a roof that's brand new, surrounded by walls that are new. The family has a new outlook.
There was evidence that the tornado had tried to lift our roof.
The Thompsons have come a long way since the tornado nearly 2 years ago that caused so much damage to their home, contractors had to tear it all apart before they could put it back together. There are still a few repairs left to complete. Before the Thompsons could move back home, they had to battle through months of frustration.
Getting insurance to work in a timely fashion, because you would think you could get a roof quickly and you would think that you could, get your floors replaced quickly when it's obvious they need to be replaced.
There was so much that had to be replaced after the March 2021 storm that ravaged the town of Newnan. The strongest tornado to hit the state in a decade ripped through homes, businesses, and churches. Some homes are still gutted. The repair work is just beginning. For others, there was no hope. The foundations are left as a memory. While Coweta County did receive federal disaster funds, the money went to cleanup and infrastructure repair, not to individual homeowners. That's where groups like the Coweta Community Foundation stepped in, raising more than $1 million to help struggling families.
Whether it's removing trees or building homes, or even providing child care for those living in hotels.
If not for donations and volunteers, the Thompsons' wait to move back home would have been much longer.
You don't realize all the PTSD that's going on and grief.
Now they're in a familiar place where the emotional wounds can heal.
Ashley says it's important for anyone who goes through trauma like this to realize that the recovery process will involve feelings of stress and even grief, and that it will take time to get over all of that. Back to you.